guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jeanine. In today's video, I'm doing my 5-month tummy tuck update, and I can't believe that it has been 5 months. Time feels like it is flying on by. I am so excited and I'm so happy with my tummy tuck results, so I just want to give you guys some updates, and I also want to share with you things that you are going to need and how you can prepare yourself if you are thinking about getting a tummy tuck. So if you're interested, make sure you stick around. If you like videos like this, please make sure to give this video a like, and if you haven't, I would really love if you would subscribe here to my channel. To all my current subscribers, thank you guys so much. I actually just got monetized here on my channel, so I'm so excited for that announcement. And I just wanted to say thank you so much to each and every one of my subscribers and my supporters. It really does mean the world to me, and I just can't believe that my channel has grown the way it has, and I just can't believe where we are. So thank you guys so much for that. I really do appreciate it, and I'm so grateful and happy that I can share this content with you and just provide you guys with value and education. It really does mean the world to me. So let's do today's video. This is my 5-month tummy tuck update, and I'm also going to share with you what you are going to need if you are getting a tummy tuck. So like I said, it has been 5 months. I am feeling great. My scar is healing so nicely and everything is really good. I had 0 complications with my surgery, so I'm so happy and thankful about that. And it was a really rough few months. The first 2 months were the hardest on me. We're gonna get into all of that, so stick around. But now I am feeling great. I am back to normal. I have resumed all of my normal activities and I feel good. My stomach is still numb, but that is totally normal. And I do have a lot of swelling. That goes up and down depending on the day. Some days I feel super flat and other days I feel really swollen. So the swelling is totally normal. If you are thinking about getting a tummy tuck, expect swelling. I did not expect swelling in the beginning. I don't know. I thought I was just gonna like wake up off the table and be like this bad bitch, but no, I was in for a rude awakening when I seen all these swelling. I was like, oh my god, I felt like a monster. I felt like Frankenstein or something, because you know, like you see yourself all cut up and stitched up, and it's scary. It's scary to look in the mirror at yourself for the first time. But I'm just so happy with the results. Even though I do have these swelling that comes and goes, overall I am happy and I feel good. So that is good news, and I'm happy to report that with you guys as well. So there's really no other updates that I can give you aside from the fact that my scar has healed and I still get that swelling. Another thing I do want to mention is my abdomen is still numb, so it feels so weird because I can feel like if you touch over it, it's like I feel a sensation, but I don't like actually feel anything. So if you were to like pinch it or something, like I wouldn't feel the pain. So that's also very normal. The numbness, I heard, can last for up to a year, so I will keep you guys updated on that. But as far as anything else goes, I feel great. I have a nice flat stomach. I am able to go into the stores and buy any kind of clothes that I want, so that is like a huge thing for me. I'm like obsessed with crop tops now. As you see, like that's all I wear is crop tops. My whole wardrobe, all my tops are crop tops, and I just, you know, want to show off this new flat waist that I got, this new snatch waist. I'm really excited and I'm just so happy with the results. So if you are thinking about getting a tummy tuck, I'm going to share with you some supplies that you're going to need. Now, these are things that I feel like are complete necessities that you need to have these. So let's get into that. So the first thing that I'm going to recommend you get is a walker, and that is because after you have a tummy tuck, you are going to be like walking hunched over. You're not going to be standing up straight. So for me, having that walker was a huge support for my back, my shoulders, like a lot, especially because I do have bigger breasts. So on a daily, it's hard carrying these girls around. Just imagine being hunched over, and like it's just like so much extra it's so much extra weight on your back and like your shoulders. So get that walker. They're like $30 on Amazon. They're really like not even that expensive, and they're totally worth the investment. The next thing that I think you will need for your tummy tuck is diapers, and that is because, let's face it, after you get that tummy tuck, you're being cut from hip to hip. You're not going to be wanting to wear panties, especially the panties that have like that rubber band around them. It's not going to be good. So diapers were a lifesaver for me, especially if you get your period around the time when you have your surgery. Girl, trust me, get yourself some Always diapers. You're going to be good to go. I could not have went through surgery without them, especially for the period part. Like, it was just a total lifesaver. I can't even imagine not having those. So make sure you pick up a package of those for yourself. Another thing that you're going to want to get is like some cleansing wipes, cleansing cloths, because you're not going to be able to shower. So you're going to want something to keep your body, you know, fresh for like under your arms and, you know, all of your areas, so that you can be smelling good and just keep yourself fresh. So make sure you get some of those cleansing cloths. Also some dry shampoo for your hair. I was not able to wash my hair for like, oh my god, like 2 weeks. It was so greasy and nasty, like ew. So make sure you get yourself some dry shampoo, because if you get greasy, oily hair like me, no, it's not gonna be cute. So get yourself some of that. And also, you are going to need things because mentally you're going to be going crazy. You are not going to be able to do anything for weeks but like lay there and recover. So get yourself some puzzles, get some books, get up on your favorite TV shows. I was binge watching things on Netflix. So you are really going to need something like mentally to keep yourself from going crazy. So make sure you have a really good support system, and make sure you have tons of things to keep yourself occupied while you are recovering. Also, before you have surgery, your doctor is most likely going to give you all of your prescriptions. So you want to make sure that you get all of your prescriptions filled before surgery, because after surgery, you're not going to be running around to the pharmacy looking for your medications. So they give you antibiotics, they give you pain medications, they're going to give you everything that you need. So make sure that you pick up all of your medications before surgery so that you are good to go. Another thing that I'm going to recommend that you ask your surgeon for are Zofran pills. And if you are anything like me and you get nauseous after anesthesia, those pills are going to save you. Because when I had surgery, the day of surgery, when I got home, I actually winded up throwing up, and it was not pretty. It hurt so bad because, hello, I was just stitched up, and like, imagine like having to strain to throw up. Like, it was so bad. So I want to help you. I want to save you from that. Make sure you get Zofran tablets. Those are anti-nausea medications. So important to have. Please make sure you ask your surgeon for those beforehand so you don't have to be like me. So another thing that you're going to need before surgery is make sure that you are stocked up on meal prep. If you need to, prepare meals ahead of time. You can keep them in your freezer. I have a bunch of meals here on my channel that I do if you are interested in them. Things that are going to hold up good in the freezer, because after surgery you're not going to be able to be in the kitchen cooking, and if you have a family and kids like I do, you're going to need things that are going to be easily accessible. Even though I had my mom and my sister helping me, I wanted to make it like as easy as possible for them, so I made sure that I had things on hand like a baked ziti or something like that that they could just like throw in the oven, and like dinner would be ready for the night. So make sure you have meal prep things on hand. Also stock up on Jello, stock up on protein shakes. I love those little snack trays that come with the cheese and the nuts and like the little berries. So anything that is high in protein, easy, something that you can grab quick for lunch or snacks, you're going to need things like that on hand. So definitely stock up on those things before your tummy tuck. Another thing that I would recommend getting, now I did not use a recliner when I had surgery. I know a lot of people get the reclining chairs, and if you do have one, I'm sure that that would be awesome, but I don't have one and I didn't use one. So I actually slept in my bed starting from day one, and the thing that helped me the most is actually this pillow that I got here. So this pillow, I picked this up at Target, and this pillow was a lifesaver. As you guys see, I'm still using the pillow. So I'm definitely getting my money's worth out of this. I think this was also like $30 or something, but it helped me tremendously, because after surgery, you can't lay on your sides and you can't lay on your stomach. So all that pressure is going to like your back and your lower back. So having some kind of support like this pillow Girl, it helped. And also I love the fact that it has like these little things on the side, because when I would be positioning and adjusting myself in the bed, what I would do is I would put my arms like under here, and just like this would help so much when I was moving myself in bed. Just kind of like cushion yourself. Also, they say like if you have to cough after you get a tummy tuck, like put a pillow over yourself to cough. So this is kind of like the same concept. It just helps so much because you're sore after a tummy tuck. It's not really like pain that you have, it's more of like a soreness. So just picture like doing a bunch of crunches, how your abdomen is going to feel the next day. That's exactly how you feel after a tummy tuck. You're just sore and it feels like you worked out like super hard. So this pillow was definitely a lifesaver. Another pillow that I think would be really good is one of those donut pillows. Now, I did not get this for my surgery, but I would recommend getting it because the lower back pain that I experienced was probably the worst thing out of everything for my tummy tuck. So the donut pillows is basically just like a round pillow, and there's a hole in the middle for your butt, and that basically like just alleviates all the pressure off of like your butt and your lower back. So I would definitely recommend picking that up as well. And the last thing that I want to mention that I think you should pick up are a bunch of like nightgowns or loose fitting clothing. After surgery, I did not have clothes big enough for myself. And think about it, you're so swollen and you can't wear tight clothes, so you need nightgowns or you need clothes that are like 2 or 3 sizes bigger than what you wear. That was like a struggle for me because everything that I have is like a size small or extra small, and like I needed stuff that was bigger on me. So I was basically like hanging around in a diaper all day and like a huge t-shirt. So you don't want to be like me. You want to be looking cute when you're home recovering from surgery. So get yourself some cute nightgowns so that, you know, you can just like feel better about yourself, because when you are home, you're recovering, think about it, you feel crappy, you're on like all these meds, your hair is hella greasy and nasty, you can't shower. Like, is there anything good that you can have for yourself? Get some cute PJs, feel good about yourself. So definitely get the nightgowns because you need those loose fitting clothing. Another thing that I'm going to recommend that you do for surgery is stay on top of your bowel regimen. I was constipated for like 2 weeks after surgery. Yeah, like I didn't poop for like 16 days. Imagine that. My stomach was so swollen. I thought I was gonna die. I was like, oh my God, am I ever gonna have a bowel movement again? I'm so dramatic, I know, but that's just how I was feeling. And then I had to get Miralax. I was drinking Miralax for a week and I still didn't have a bowel movement. I was freaking out. It took your girl eating Taco Bell, yes, Taco Bell, and I finally had a bowel movement. And that's when them diapers came in good handy too, by the way. Trust me on the diapers, ladies, just trust me on that. Especially if you get your period after you have surgery, you can't wear underwear. I couldn't wear underwear after surgery, so imagine, where are you putting like your pad? Like, what are you doing? You can't. You need the diaper. So diapers are definitely something that you need, especially if you are getting your period after surgery. Trust me on this one. I got the Always Discreet ones. Go up a size in them as well because you are going to be swollen. But yeah, stay on your Miralax. Start Miralax the day of surgery. If you can drink anything, start it, because you do not want to get constipated. It is not a good feeling and it is not pretty. So stay on your bowel regimen. Alright, so now that we talked about all of the medications and stuff like that, let's talk about other things that you need to do to prepare yourself for surgery. So number one, you need to be mentally prepared for surgery. You need to have a really good support system, especially if you have kids. Like, you need someone who is going to be there, that you can depend, that you can trust on, because you're not going to be able to do anything for yourself, let alone anybody else, at least for like the first week. You are going to need help with everything. You are going to need help with taking care of yourself. You are going to need someone to feed you. You are going to need someone to help you take your medications. Like, you're not going to be able to do it yourself. And I'm a very independent person. I like to do things on my own, but trust me when I tell you, if I did not have my sister there with me, I would have probably like screwed up my medications, and who knows, like, you're just not in the right state of mind, especially if you're on heavy duty pain medications. Like, you just can't, you can't do anything. You can't take care of yourself. You're gonna be knocked out. If you have kids, you're on these heavy duty pain meds, it just like, you can't. You need to have someone that you trust and that you know is going to be there for you. So make sure you have a really good support system. and also make sure that you are just mentally prepared for this, because it took a lot out of me mentally. I think it was harder on me mentally than it was on me physically. And like I said, that's just because I'm an independent person, and it was really hard for me to like not be able to clean the house. It was really hard for me not to be able to like get up, get dressed, get showered, do my hair, do my makeup. Like, it was depressing a little bit. So that's why I said, like, if you could do anything to make yourself feel better, get yourself like some cute PJs, like anything that you are going to be able to do for yourself, you want to do it in this time. And also, you want to be gentle with yourself, and you know, just take your time. This is a process, this is a journey. Take your time, nurture yourself, and just, you know, take this journey and this process slowly. I personally was expecting to wake up from surgery like ready to hit the town. I thought I was gonna have like no swelling. I don't know what I was thinking, but when I woke up and I saw all that swelling and everything, it was just like, wow, like I was shocked. I just wasn't expecting it. So expect swelling. You're gonna have so many different emotions after surgery. Like, the first few days are probably the hardest and the worst, because you are just an emotional roller coaster. So I wasn't really so prepared for that. You kind of get into that feeling where you're like, oh my God, why did I do this? Like, what did I do to myself? Why did I do this? But it all passes, and in the end, it is so worth it, because right now, like, if I had to go over and do it again, I would do it again. I would definitely do it again. And I was like a huge baby, especially when it came to the drains and taking the drains out. Like, I don't even know how I went through with the process, but I did it, and I'm here on the flat side, and I'm feeling so good. I'm feeling so good. Like, it just feels so amazing. But one thing I do want to mention is, even though I had my tummy tuck, I did not get my breast done, and I kind of regret not getting my breast done as well. So I am going to be looking into getting my breast done as well, because I feel like once you have a tummy tuck, like if you have kids and stuff, like, you know what happens to your breasts. Like, you lose density in them, they get saggy. And if you're getting a tummy tuck, how I feel personally is, I look in the mirror and I'm like, okay, I see this super like flat waist, and then I look at my breast and I'm like, oh my God, like, why didn't I do my boobs too? So it's like bittersweet, because I love the results of my tummy tuck, but I just wish that I also did my breast as well. So that is something that I'm going to be looking into. If you guys have any questions on that or anything, I will also be sharing that journey on here as well. So I'm really excited for that. But I think I'm going to wait until after the summertime to do my breasts, because I do work in the summer. So I'll just do my little summer job, and then after the summer, I will get my girls done. So that is what I plan on doing. So if you are getting a tummy tuck, you probably have questions like about returning to work and pain levels. So for pain, I did take my pain medication. They gave me Dilaudid, which is, I think it's like a morphine, and I was taking that every 4 to 6 hours. It helped so much with pain. I basically didn't have any pain, just the soreness. It feels like you did like 100 crunches or sit-ups, like, think of it like that. But that's like the only pain that I had aside from my lower back. So the pain levels were really not that bad. The hardest part probably was just the lower back pain. It also took me about 8 weeks to be able to stand up straight, so that is something to consider. If you're not standing up straight within a few weeks, it is normal. I actually had to do like exercises to like train my body to stand up straight again. So what I would do is I would kind of like stand with my back against the wall, and every day, little by little, I would pull myself up, because I was kind of like stuck hunched over. So I had to do exercises to train myself to stand up straight again. Another thing that I want to say is a lot of people ask about going back to work. So when I had my tummy tuck surgery, I was out of work at the time, and I'm so grateful that I was, because it took me around 8 to 11 weeks for me to feel like 100% back to normal. So I don't think that I would have been able to go back to work, and I'm a nurse, so imagine like doing that kind of work. It wouldn't have happened for me. I would have definitely needed 8 to 11 weeks off for my surgery. Now keep in mind, everyone is different. Just because I needed 8 weeks doesn't mean that you will need 8 weeks. I see a lot of women go back to work after like 2 weeks. God bless you ladies if you can do that, because I can't do that. I have a different pain like tolerance. We all tolerate pain differently. So how I feel, you might not feel. How you feel, I may not feel. For me personally, I needed a long time for recovery just because I'm the type of person, I don't like to push myself to things. I like to take my time, and everyone heals at their own pace. So just be humble with yourself. Like I said, this is a journey, this is a process, and just take your time. If you feel like you are not ready, don't let anybody push you into doing things quicker than you feel like you are ready to do. So really listen to your body and just like listen to what you need. I would say anywhere from like 4 to 6 weeks you might be able to go back to work depending on the type of job that you have. But I'm just so extra that, you know, I needed a little bit more time. So I really hope that today's video can help you if you are thinking of getting a tummy tuck, or if you just had questions on having the tummy tuck surgery. And I hope that this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to give this video a like. If you would like to see more tummy tuck updates on here, I will do some more. If you haven't, please make sure to subscribe here to my channel. And to all my current subscribers, thank you guys so much. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.